I'm here with CJ Moxley from the Rabbitohs Report. We're here to talk about the Rabbitohs, and the headline is Wayne Bennett. He's here to make South Sydney great again.
Yeah, it's great to have Wayne back, obviously. Last 3 years he was here, took us to 2 prelims and a grand final, and I think he's the perfect coach to come back and get us back to where we belong. It was good seeing him in that polo yesterday that South posted, so yeah, refreshing to have a coach like Wayne at the club again.
We've got some new recruits.
Yep.
Who do you like among them?
Really liking the addition of Josh Schuster. Obviously, I think he's going to come in as a utility forward. A lot of talent. He's had a few unlucky years, but I think under Wayne he's going to thrive. One that stands out to me, a few people talked about, Lachlan Hubner. He's coming down from the Dolphins. Really talented bloke. He won Carpers Player of the Year in Queensland Cup, so that's definitely one to look out for. Yeah, a lot of the recruits this year we've got, I think we brought in, they want to play football, they want to earn their right to play first grade every week, so it's a good challenge for them to come into South's team, stacked side, and challenge themselves to get squad to 17.
And there was one called Maddox Fui.
Yeah.
It's an SG Ball training
Maddox,
trial.
Yeah, really good young talent coming through. Signed on till 2028, I believe, so I think that's a name to look out for in the near future.
And we just had a look at Josh Schuster out there, and he's a big lad, isn't he?
He's a beast, yeah. I didn't know he was that, big, as in, he looks ready to go, and it's really good to see Josh Schuster.
Yep. So the club announced there's 28 spots, so there's 2 left to fill.
Yep.
What do you think we need in those 2 spots?
Personally, I believe we need props. One name that came to mind was Liam Knight's been linked to return to the club, so that's an interesting one.
I did hear a little rumour that Matt Lodge might be looked at.
Yeah, Matt Lodge.
He's a quality player. He's had a few dramas, so that might polarise a few people.
Yeah, I'd like that actually. He has history of Wayne. I think Wayne's got the best out of him when he's played under him. So Matt Lodge, he's been unlucky with injuries, but I thought when he was at Manly and at East, I thought he was pretty solid for him in the pack there when he played.
So we finished second last this year.
Yeah.
Wasn't good.
Nah.
What do you predict is going to happen in 2025 if we can keep everyone fit? We've got the new coach.
Well, look, I'd love to say premiership, but realistically, I think it's going to be a building year, just getting back in the finals contention. I think we'll make the top 8, around probably the 6 to 8 mark. But if we can keep everyone injury free, sky's the limit with the team we have, the coaching staff we have. The boys will be hungry after the last 2 years, especially last year, and they want to make a statement, and I think we'll be right back up there.
So you run the Rabbitohs Report on Instagram, at Rabbitohs Report, all one word, and you work closely with Bunnies TV AU, so we help each other out there.
That's good stuff, yeah.
Tell us how you became a mad South supporter.
So I actually grew up in Redfern, Waterloo. So my parents grew up Redfern, Waterloo. I lived there, spent some of my time out west, but most of my childhood's raised in Redfern. So before school, we'd come down to Redfern Oval, me and my dad, and we'd see players like Chris Sandow, Roy Asatasi, Isaac Luke, Nathan Merritt, and just seeing those players in person, that's probably what attracted me to the club. Being in that area as well, it's heavily represented everywhere you go. You walk down the streets of Redfern, there's everything Rabbitohs, so you just kind of grow onto it. And my dad's side of the family, South supporters since the 60s, so it just comes with the blood, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's rugby league heartland there, isn't it?
Oh, rugby league heartland for sure, mate.
Yeah.
Everything's Rabbitohs, they love it.
And I grew up playing there as well, but now we've moved to this new Heffron Centre where I'm talking to you now, and I just had a coffee in the Borough Cafe, go and see Ricardo.
It's great facilities, I love it here.
You also hang out with the Borough, and there's some good people in there. Yeah, like Josh Kemp, Michelle Booth.
Yeah, Josh, Michelle, great people. Josh, he's always there every week, starting up with chants, he's a very passionate guy. I've got a lot of respect for Josh. He travels home and away. We went over to Las Vegas earlier, so a lot of respect for Josh and what he's doing for the Borough over the years. And I think in 2025 we're going to get the best out of the Borough, I really do.
Yep.
Obviously some criticism about the numbers, but I think next year we're going to show why we are the best fans in the competition.
Plenty of loud and proud singing and a lot of wins coming up, hopefully.
80 minutes of singing and winning. Yeah, mate, it's going to be a great season for the Borough, I think.
Now, you're just telling me about what you've heard from the draw. It's coming out next week, we think. What do you think is going to happen there?
Well, the rumour is next Thursday.
Yep.
At this stage, it looks like we're playing the Dolphins in round 1, Sunday afternoon at Suncorp. So I felt like they were going to do this because of Wayne Bennett.
That'd be huge.
That'd be huge, yeah. I might make the trip up, actually. Maybe the Storm or Manly, one of those two teams on Anzac Day.
Yep.
We're going to host Manly at Allianz, I believe, regardless of when it is. But yeah, there's been a few leaks, but I can't 100% confirm that that's going to happen, but it's likely.
Yep. So the plan is to make finals footy, hopefully top 4, and then go all the way. If it's not next year, then sooner rather than later, premiership number 22.
Well, look, I think 26 or 27 will get that. I think 25's building back into a finals team, getting the squad right, stay injury free, and like I said, you never know. But I think the aim for next year is top 8. Has to be top 8.
CJ, thanks for joining me on Bunnies TV.
Thank you, Mavo. It's been a pleasure.